Hwange. My name is Taku Mutefa. I'm also a resident of Hwange from Lubangwe village. In my area, we have a problem of people cutting down Mopani forests. The Mopani forests that are around that area about 70 to 80 years old, almost a century, and they are being cut at a very fast pace. And we've spoken to local people and say, well, let's not cut trees, but the problem is on and on and on. So we thought, after discussion with them, they said, well, we have nothing else to sustain ourselves. That's why we cut. How to make crafts and all those stuff, things. Then we can also help them to sell whatever they will make out of that. But we also have a backing of musicians that are actually putting their time and sacrifice to help change the culture in Hwange, so that we save the tourism industry and we save the environment. So thank you very much for those that supported us on the journey.
Alright, ke singumsakazi wakho ikhulumani FM namhlanje being the 26th of April. So many things are happening, of course, in the city of Kings la kwaBulawayo with ZITF, of course, after the independence celebrations. And guess what? There are guys all the way from the city of Komtare coming down to Victoria Falls, and today they're making their stop over here la kwaBulawayo. And silapha ke esithombeni sika baba uNkomo umdala wethu, the former vice president of the country. And these guys, the two guys, they are from Kwamdare. Basaqhubeka, basahamba. They are going down to Victoria Falls. And guess what? Bahamba ngendaba ethi yona. They are making a campaign ukuthi people should stop cutting down Mopani trees to save life and to save our environment. And guess what? The guys left Kwamdare 4 days back, and then now they are here. And then Mr. Guy, ngicela nje ukwazi ukuthi why the zile ngaka, congratulations senilapha namhlanje. Hi.
Salibodani. Yes, my name is Taku Mutefa. Yes, we set off from Mutare and we are heading to Victoria Falls. So we've had 4 nights along the way. First night was in Rusape, and then in Marondera, then we into Harare into Kadoma into Gweru straight into Bulawayo. Our main objective is to highlight the problems we have in Hwange. We are seeing the Mopani forest fast disappearing. People are cutting the Mopani forest and making charcoal out of them. So people they confuse 2 things. Hwange has coal, which is used, for whatever it is, electricity and for tobacco. And there's this charcoal that is made from Mopani trees that villagers do, sort of cut trees and then make what they call hondas in Hwange. And then they're selling these as far afield as Harare, Gweru, even here in Bulawayo. Okay. So our message is simple this winter. It's gonna be cold in a couple of weeks, but we are saying don't buy the charcoal. That is illegal. That charcoal is destroying forests, and these forests are key to the elephants, to the wildlife, and also to matimbis that we also eat, and they are fast disappearing. And there's also another problem that's coming out from that. We are having flash floods because there are no trees anymore. So in a couple of years, if we don't highlight this problem, it's going to be even worse. So let's correct it now and say, where did you get your charcoal from? And the transporters, especially the coaches that come away from Hwange or Victoria Falls, or those big lorries, they should not pick charcoal that's coming from Mopani trees, because they are illegally acquired. So if you want any charcoal, go to a shop like OK.